Hi guys, I haven't uploaded for a couple of months and I've decided to revive the channel with a new video on how to create a ninja style overlay in Photoshop After Effects and then to colorize it in OBS so it matches your existing elements. If you haven't got that software, don't worry, there will be a download link in the description to my website, which is www.pztv.com. So you'll be able to find that all in there. You'll need to use the promo code. The promo code is PZFree. That's one word. It'll be on screen now, hopefully, if I haven't forgot. And, well, enjoy the video. And I'm probably going to put some outtakes at the end because this intro is taking me far too long to record. We're going to start with doing a gradient on the background. I like to start with a gradient on all my backgrounds there. Global gradient, which is the top left, drag that in the center. Alright, new layer, okay, go to our shape tool, check fill, set that to white, so there, just trying to click off. We're going to make this full screen so it keeps the same aspect ratio that that your camera's going to be, because the canvas is in 1080. Alright, we're going to get a new rectangle over the top of that. Try and get your lines roughly right. And I think it needs to go up a little. So we're going to move that until we get in the right location. What you can also do as well, for centering, is go Control A and center them that way. Okay. Click Control D then to deselect them. Hold down Shift, select the layer underneath, get your pen tool, and then click Subtract Front Shape. This will give you a nice border. I'm going to undo that for a second because it's not the right size. So I'll bring this side in a little bit back. Just try to get try to get it all centered. There probably is an easier way to do this, but because the overlay Ninja's got is quite that I think I'm just scaling it down. Same thing again. Subtract front shape. There we go. That's done. So we've got our base frame there. So I'm going to resize that down now to something that's workable. I'm going to Control H to hide the guides. Now there's a cutout on the bottom. So the easiest way to do this is to make a rectangle, sorry. Control Alt, position center that. Control D to deselect, Control T to transform. Right click on there and go perspective. Just got your perspective, just drag that in till you get somewhere you like. And same thing again, shift and click the layer underneath, then right click when you put the pen tool. Subtract front shape. He said. That one works. Subtract front shape. Then you get the shape tool, see if that works. There you go. Use the shape tool instead of the pen tool there. So you'll notice on his webcam there's little lines down each side. So he's actually got, I'm going to build these like the hard way I think. So he's got like a tiny square. So make sure it's a perfect square and it's a little bit thinner than the original. Alt, drag that down, get your spacing, now click this button, hold Shift, and that will stretch the shape without making it wider. Alright, we're going to duplicate that shape there because we're going to use that later on as well. And then we're going to get this rectangle. I'm going to duplicate that down. Now hold Shift and Alt while you're dragging it to duplicate them and keep it in a straight line. So now we've got those shapes. We're going to, is that the right one? Yeah. I'm going to combine those shapes by merging shapes. going to fit it on the screen, and we're going to drag it over here. Just about a bit size. Go back to the shape I told you to make earlier. Oop, there it is. Layer that underneath there. And again with the resizing, hold shift to bring it all the way down. Then enter that. Oh. Alt and drag to make it identical on the other side. Hold shift as well, just line up to the other one. And then alt and drag the center. Control T to transform. And then rotate 90 degrees. Hold shift when you're rotating and you'll get a perfect rotation. Right, so I'm going to zoom in, make sure this lines up a second. I think it's clipped anyway. Yeah. So same size and shift. Drag it all the way across. Make sure it meets up with this layer here. Overlap it slightly, I have in fact. Click on the background to make sure it's all right. So I'm going to do YouTube stuff. Into Webcam. I've made this once before on stream and the video wasn't good enough to put out, so I'm doing it again. So we have the embellishment in the frame, highlight those two documents, import that, drag them into your timeline. And that is basically ready for animating. So I'm going to create a background now, just so we can see it properly. Drop that underneath. I would put a ramp on it, but there's no point. So what do we want? We could have the frame glowing. So let's have a search for glow. What's this dimensional glow and shadow? We'll try that. Zoom in here, see what that did. Okay, so we'll change this. Can you change it to the... We'll change it to the same color by using the eyedropper tool as the bar. Okay. And then we'll drop it down so it's not so intense. Increase the softness. So it's just a subtle glow. So what we can do then, if we tag the opacity, come to the end here. Yeah, it is that. Let's drop the frame at the end so we'll pull the work area in. Come here, get the opacity from the transform panels, effects panel, sorry. Keyframe it there as well. And what we'll do is we'll have it increasing in opacity. And then decreasing in opacity. I'm going to copy that keyframe. It's easy enough to copy keyframes. Control C over the keyframe and then Control V, and it'll drop it on your timeline anyway. And then just move this over a little bit. Move this in the center, so 7.5 seconds ish. So this will be 3.25, round about there. These are only rough estimates. You can be more tidy with yours. And then Control V, and what you'll have then is a pulse on that. That's great. We're going to click both of these layers now by holding Shift. Right click, pre-compose. Move all attributes to new composition. And then what we can do then is go for a the sweep. CC light sweeps, drop that over there. We'll have to zoom in to see it when we first start. And we're going to move the center. So we can just about make it out in the white there. Make it up more on the blue. So we'll pull that off screen. Keyframe that. Go in for about 4 seconds. Move it over here. The keyframe will automatically generate for that one. Move it over there. And there you've got your overlay. It's completed. Export that now with no background as a webm. And then we can bring it into OBS to add our text to the bottom layer. So we're in OBS now, so next step now is just drop Figure Explorer here. That brings us on screen. Go to where you saved the video. Drop that on there, and you can see it is in there. It's very difficult to make out when you get the display capture off there. So that's what it'll look like. Then to add the text, just go up here, new source. Brings it here, so it's not so distracting. New text, add source, add new source instead. Text plus GDI. And then we'll just put in your PZ. We'll make the font a little bigger. Let's go about 64. And we'll find a font we like. I got a Call of Duty one here somewhere. Call of Ops. So just use that for now. If you come down here, then tick the gradient box. Change the color to whatever you want. So, because the webcam's blue, I'll go for a bluish tone, light bluish tone. We'll get that on there. Go down then, tick the outline box. Set this to 4 pixels. And then we'll change the color of this to black. And we'll just drop the opacity down to about 80. Click done. Drop that over your image. And there you have it, your animated webcam overlay. There is a way to change the colors in OBS, but it will make the video animation stop. So if you wanted to change the color of the webcam, go to WebM, right click here, go to filters, click the plus, drop down here to color correction, click done, and then just change the hue. So it's green there. Go through experimentally, get something you want. So if you want, oh, it still animates, still animating. That's great. I thought it'd stop the animation, and you increase the saturation, make it bright red. Do you know what I mean? You can go for bright purple. Click done. It does mess up the animation slightly, but it's a quick and easy way of changing it in OBS, so you don't have to go and remake your overlays and stuff like that. So that's the end of the tutorial. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like, follow, and subscribe buttons. Turn on the bell notification. That's what everyone's saying these days, isn't it? So you get notified when I go live. There's going to be more content coming very soon. I'm hopefully going to be uploading weekly. I'm already started on the next video as well, so that's a really good thing. I am sorry for not being around and not replying to your comments. The reason I've decided to revive the channel is because I came back and I had a load of comments on my Nick Lurk style overlay video. There we go. So yeah, make sure you subscribe so that you can get these free download elements first. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Thanks very much. Thanks for subscribe button to, you know, so you can keep So guys, here's a bit of a tutorial about just suit your overlays and existing elements. Alright, okay. I'm being a dick. There will be Photoshop. And then you can just download the link. I've got a website, www.pztv.co.uk. No, it's not. It's .com. Also, I stream on Twitch. So check me out on Twitch. It's www.twitch.tv/PZTV. Remember that fucking URL, didn't I? I keep looking over here because the display's over there. I should be looking here. Like, hi guys.